22nd of April, Charlton returned to the Valley for a home game with David Pleat's Luton Town.
Getting away now, Luton through Precy. Pushed it wide. Here's Taylor. Taylor can go wide again if he wants. It's wasted. Touched the keeper's hand. And this could be a red card, I think, if he's going to talk to Steve Brown. I think he is. Brown's already had a bookable offence, so he's off. And yes, he is. Well, I find that quite amazing, really. Pushing it wide. Lee Bundle again gets there to head it down. Just didn't bounce kindly enough. Robson's done well. The keeper's not got hold of the ball. It's Walsh, spilled through two people's legs off the line. And a bit lucky to escape there, Luton. This rolls straight to Stewart. Here's Walsh. Robson. Robson are there, breaking space. Jones, he's got Walsh to his right. Just cuts inside two. Still got Walsh, and he finds him. Walsh cutting it inside to Robson. As well to hold off Peake, and turns Peake well. Look at the left foot. It's David White. Goal! They did well, Charlton. First real time they've found the ball to feet. Nice bit of play. Jones to Walsh. Walsh chipped it inside to Robson. Robson turned Peake, cut the ball across the floor to David White. Doesn't miss from there and drives it home.
The game finished. Charlton Athletic 1, Luton Town 0. On Monday, the 24th of April, there was a night of high emotion at the Valley when Sheffield Wednesday provided the opposition for a thrilling benefit match for former Addicks keeper Bob Boulder. As well as Bob in goal, a star-studded Charlton lineup included Robert Lee, Derek Killer Hales, and Gordon Watson.
Great ball from Waddle. Mark Bright, Whittingham in support. And he's picked up Peter Atherton. It's in towards Boulder. Oh, and it's in! Atherton scores for Sheffield Wednesday to make it one apiece. And I think Roger Milford is asking him, did you actually mean that? Now Francis with the drive. Oh, fine goal. Trevor Francis. And that was a throwback to the days of old. And Linger brings it away, finding Garland. Now Robert Lee wants it. Now Robert Lee's got a chance to stretch his legs once again. Finds Linger, and now Watson wants it through the middle. Watson is through the middle. Watson's in on goal for Charlton. And Watson scores for Charlton. And Gordon Watson will be delighted with that goal. It brings the score level to 2 apiece. Now it's Ian Nolan. Now it's Trevor Francis. Whittingham in space. Now Whittingham could pick up the drive possibly. Oh, fine goal from Guy Whittingham. Once again, Bob was beaten. And it really was an excellent strike by Guy Whittingham. Gordon Watson. Or has he picked up Linger? And now for Garland. Oh, yes! What a goal from Peter Garland. How about that? And I think Peter Garland enjoyed that one, certainly.
Fittingly, the match ended in a 3-3 draw, with Charlton's goals coming from David White, Watson and Peter Garland.
And an appreciation from the East Stand supporters here at the Valley tonight. And we're going to see some shedding of clothing, I feel. Reminiscent perhaps of the playoff at St Andrews against Leeds United. Handshakes all round for Bob. A memorable evening for one of our most popular players of modern times.
Well done, Bob. 3,500 people there tonight. It was a great occasion.
Marvellous one, especially at the end, like the lump in the throat, everybody cheering and stuff like that. A bit like the old days, I think, you know, when made a good save and things like that, crucial saves at the end of the game, and it was lovely. I haven't heard it for a long time, obviously.
It's nice to see Sheffield Wednesday tonight brought a full squad down and really entertained us.
Yeah, it was marvellous. You know, like Trevor Francis said, he gave his word, which he did, and he just brought everybody down. And really, I can't thank him enough because it's a crucial time for them at the moment. You know, they need a couple more points, perhaps, to be safe in the Premier League. And I really do hope they do it. You know, they deserve it.
Does it bring back great memories, standing out there, the floodlights on in front of the crowd, all shouting, all going on?
Yeah, it was, as I say, brought back memories like before, but it was just nice to come back at Charlton and play on the Valley. It means a lot to myself, and also one or two of the lads, obviously Robert Lee, Gordon Watson. Gordon hadn't played at the Valley before, and it really meant a lot to him tonight. And I thought he played wonderful. I thought he sent the goal he scored, and that was really set him up. He just loved it.
Charlton's last home game of the season was against Port Vale on the 29th of April. The Addicts dominated the game from the outset, but Vale took a shock lead in the 33rd minute when Martin Foyle put the visitors ahead. Nine minutes later, however, Charlton were back in the game as Steve Brown headed home the equaliser. Sadly, in a result that summed up the Addicts' season, a string of Charlton chances were kept out by rookie Vale keeper Arjan van Hoesten to leave the final score at 1 apiece. Afterwards, John Fuller asked management team Alan Kirbishley and Steve Gritt to give their comments on Charlton's season.
Once again, we've proved the Addicts wrong. We were shorter odds to go down than we were to do anything else. I think it was 5-1 this year we were down there to go down. But I think as a middle table role, in the end we did quite well. How do you assess it?
Well, obviously we're disappointed because we feel that we was a top, we're a top 10 side, and we also feel that if we could have kept a consistent team selection, we would have been a top 10 side. Anyone's only got to look at the programme and see how many players we've used, how many different combinations out of the 11 has played. We've never managed really to keep the team consistent, and we've never managed a consistent run. So perhaps where we've ended up is perhaps right, but we'll be looking next year to get off to another decent start, like we have done in the previous years, but also hoping to be injury-free, I think.
Slight break in the home record at one stage just after Christmas, Steve, but otherwise the home form was good.
Yeah, I mean, the first 2 months of the season, I think we lost something like 4 games in our first 10, and we only won 3. But since we actually lost to Middlesbrough in the around about the middle of November, we've only lost 2 games at home. I think we've won, 9, drawn 3 and lost 2, which is the sort of home form. You like to win all your home games, but if you're not losing many, if any, at home, then that's the sort of home form you've got to be looking for.
John also chatted to this season's Player of the Year, Richard Rufus.
Richard, first of all, congratulations. First real full season in the first team, and you're the Charlton Supporters Player of the Year.
Yeah, no, quite shocked really. Just got in a team, because I was in the reserve start of the season from about October, got in the first team, and now look, got Player of the Year, and you never know what could happen.
Since you settled in October with Stuart Balmer, you've come along together quite well.
Oh yeah, he's definitely more experienced than me. Of course, he's older than me, and he's been helping me a lot through the games, talking to me, telling me what not to do, what to do, and He's been very helpful.
The Tuesday after, Charlton were playing a rescheduled match against Watford at Vicarage Road. 66 minutes into the game, Hornets discovery Kevin Phillips darted through the Charlton defence to set up Peter Beadle to score. 6 minutes later, Phillips, bought in for £10,000 from non-league Baldock, netted the ball from Gerard Lavin's corner to notch up his 8th goal in 14 games. The full-time score, Watford 2, Charlton Athletic 0. The Addicts' last game of the season was away to Reading on the 7th of May. With Elm Park basking in glorious bank holiday sunshine, our coverage comes from ITV Sport.
Bowyer caught out there, and possibilities here for Charlton, or Reading rather, and Lee Nogan. Well, a great break, and a super goal. Number 7, Art Robson. Here's David White. The break is on the far side with Lee Bowyer. Cross coming in, Lee Byrne! Oh, an excellent save by Hislop. A really first-class save, but a very good strike too by Carl Lee Byrne. And Sean Newton getting that away. Stuart Lovell again with a header. Once again, Newton gets it away. Taylor to Andy Manal. That's a good cross coming in. The crossbar, and eventually they get it away. Lee Nogan almost on target again. Played wide again for Nogan. Gooding, a little chip by him. Lovell's shot, well saved. Taylor, and now Bernal. Still with Bernal, there's a chance here for Reading, driven in, and somehow Charlton got it away again. Newton. Newton again, gets the cross in, and it's a terrific save again by Hislop from Lee Bowyer. Mark Robson with that kick. Mickey Bennett up in there. Carl Lieben up in there. Just Lieben who got the header. And Chandler, would you believe it, on his debut, celebrating his 19th birthday yesterday, has nodded the equaliser for Charlton. Well, Dean Chandler, the lad from Ilford.
Terrific header, Brian. It's headed back across from Carl Lieber. He rises great, and Dean Chandler has put that away tremendously well, right into the top corner there.
Good header. Oh, but suddenly Nogan's through. There's an opportunity here. Terrific bit of goalkeeping here. Osborne tries the little floater, and it's over the top. Here comes the corner. A deep one there. Oh, it's a very good goal, and it's A.D. Williams. Some of the nutters are on the field, unfortunately, but they'll soon be chased off. Well, it was a soaring defender's header.
The score at the final whistle, Reading 2, Charlton Athletic 1.